I born in Malta. I grown up in Malta until I was 23. My half sister was here. They were already here. I have four, two half brothers and two half sisters, but they were in Queensland, and they used to come holiday to Malta, and they told me, "What you doing here?" You know, and I changed my mind. I say, "Okay, I come to Australia." And I start working here straight away as a nursing, start at Montreal. And from there, I had enough from nursing, so I got out and I start working with Classweave. They do material, so I do sewing in it, and I like sewing. And then I met my future husband and I got married 3 years after. I had 4 children. I have 3 boys and a girl, but my girl, she was sick too. She born okay, then she got the triple injection, and that was too strong for her, and she became epileptic. And from 6 months onwards, the injection, then I stopped them, and she never improved. She went from bad to worse, and she lives up to 24 years old.
Yeah. And just smile down the camera, the cheesiest grin you've got.
Oh my goodness me, I never dream of this. Simon was okay. He born no problems. I didn't have problems with him through pregnancy, nothing. But the one thing it was with Simon, when I was carrying him, my eldest son, because I fell pregnant so quick after the first born, I wasn't in that first semester, and my son got German measles, and that's what affected him.
How did having those children with special needs change your life?
Oh, everything. It changed from day to night. I couldn't go nowhere. You have other kids, and you can't do much with the other kids because they are okay. You always fall on the bad one, and especially my daughter, she was the worst because she was like a baby, and I have to do everything for her. They tell me people, "Oh, put her somewhere, an institute. Why you keep her at home?" And I say, "My God, this is my flesh and blood. How can you do that to a person, you know?" And I try respite. I don't say I didn't try respite, but when I try respite, even in winter, she went for a couple of days, that's all, because they pushed me so much, I wouldn't want to and dehydrate her in winter. And he was a person there, he was a male at that time when I went there, he was him in charge. And I tell you, I want to kill him that day, because, and they told me after, he shouldn't even be there working with these kids. And that's how they employ people. It was their fault. They took her to hospital. They say, "You go to hospital." I say, "How can I leave the other kids, 3 kids? I have to pick them from school to go and pick her up. I can't." I say, "Until I bring the kids. My husband is at work." I say, "Who done the damage here? Me or you? It's your responsibility." But a female that she was working there, she said, okay, I go with her, Lily. Don't worry, I stay with her until you come. And that's how I went at night for her. And when she saw me, she cried. She never cried, this kid. But when she saw me that day, she cried. You got happy too, so you can mourn all the time, you have to forget. When we bought a place, my husband bought a place, a few acres in the country, and he say, because we can go nowhere, he say, we built a place, a house there, and we make big sacrifice to do it. And my husband used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. He really worked so hard. And he say, we go, when we have time, we go there and we take the kids there, like how my daughter was there, and she loves it, in the country. So my daughter passed away 5 years ago now. So now I have only this one, Simon. And I only wanted some respite, the same thing, respite, because he wants to go respite. For me, it doesn't matter really, he wants to stay home. He's a company to me now because my husband passed away too. So I am, not in a good position, shape, and he is sound companion to me too, So even if he go in his room, but at least if I want something or call him, I know somebody is there, and he is good in that area. He come to you, Mom, what's wrong or what you want, So I am okay. But he go camps now, weekend camps, through the North Care. So he loves that. He likes to go, so I send him out. And if I go somewhere holiday, I take him with me anyway. When I'm not can look after him, or comes time that I have to go too, like everybody else, I want him to be in a place like a home where there is 4 or 5 people, like a family home. Until I can look after him, he stay with me. But if I'm not okay, it's okay. It's something. They do something, not this meeting and meetings for nothing. Nothing come out of them. I had another, she looking after her niece, and she say she wants her husband sick, her mother was sick, she was 90 years old looking after her, and then she wants to go for some holiday or somewhere. She couldn't look at this, her niece, it's not even her daughter, And she went behind an office. She say, here it is. She took the suitcase and everything and the clothes. She say, you do what you want now. If you want to listen from me, now you do what you want. They found there a place straight away because she left her there with the clothes. And I think that's the only thing you get somewhere.